This is gonna be a good one. Welcome back to the shop. Today, I'm gonna build this. Pretty fancy, right? We got some nice inlay, clean miter joints, a little drawer that pulls out. This should be a fun one, but it all starts with a chunk of wood, which is a highly technical term. Chunk. I got a chunk of walnut, and I think I could do some really cool stuff with the grain here. So I'm gonna take this board, turn it into 3 boards, and then ultimately turn those into 5 boards. I sanded my work pieces, and I cut them down to the final size. It's the length and the width. What I like about this technique is the grain. Check this out. It's a book match, but when you put them end to end, the grain actually flows all the way through. Move them around this way though. Check that out. It also flows that way. It's always cool seeing continuous grain around a box. Now you can learn this skill along with a whole bunch of other box making skills by visiting today's sponsor, Woodworkers Guild of America. Woodworkers Guild of America is your online resource for woodworking instructions, ideas, and information. I make a lot of boxes. I learn stuff just through trial and error. And it wasn't until recently that I realized that Woodworkers Guild of America has a 3-part series on how to make continuous grain. That would have been really handy to know, and it would have saved me the learning curve. Woodworkers Guild of America videos include step-by-step instructions given by experienced woodworkers who share their professional techniques and help to take your woodworking skills to the next level. Maybe you're looking for a project idea, or you have a challenge you're trying to overcome. Well, Woodworkers Guild of America has videos and downloadable plans that can help you along that woodworking journey. Right now, they're offering a tremendous deal. The first 1,000 of you that go down to the video description and click on the link, you're gonna get 1 year's premium membership to Woodworkers Guild of America for only $1.49. This is valid for new members only. I'm telling you though, you're not gonna regret it. So thank you to Woodworkers Guild of America for sponsoring this video. And now I need to come up with some ways to maybe church up this box a bit. I feel like this box needs something extra special, so I created a pattern, printed off a template. I think it looks cool. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna stick it onto some wingay. I figure that the dark wingay will be a nice contrast to that walnut. X-Acto knife. This is Super 77 spray adhesive. It's the go-to spray adhesive that I use for all my stuff. Now, I also have this really nasty box, and I've got these pair of pliers here that have a lot of spray adhesive stuck on it. They're pretty gross. Now I gotta put my sticker on my workpiece. All right, I'm gonna cut this pattern out over at the scroll saw, but first I gotta drill like 100 million pilot holes. I think I'm rounding down. That was labor intensive, but I think it looks cool. Now I gotta try to take that wingay and stick it into the box sides and top and bottom. All of them. I set my dado stack to the right height. Now I need to cut a channel right out of the middle of these. So what I'm gonna do is set my fence. I'm gonna make a cut. I'm gonna rotate my board around. I'm gonna make another cut. And then I know that that channel is right in the center. And I'll keep doing that until my inlay fits. I got some wingay paperback veneer. I'm gonna glue that into the channel, and then I'm gonna glue the inlay on top of that. And that combination is gonna be like
really nice.
Inlay's done, it's glued in, everything is sanded smooth. All right, now I need to take these couple pieces and make it into a whole bunch of pieces that I can shove together to make a box. So that means joinery, and that means table saw. This whole box is held together with miter joints. So I got my blade at 45 degrees, I got my pieces. I'm gonna cut miters on one side of them and then cut them on the ends and then try to stick them all together and make a box. Blue tape, blue tape, blue tape. Man, blue tape and clamps, that's the stuff that makes the world go round. I don't know how I can rightfully glue together a box without blue tape. Where are my box pieces? I've been doing a whole lot of sanding on the outside, sanding on the inside, taking a chisel and getting inside all those corners, trying to remove all that dry glue. Got some of these sanding sticks. These are really good for, getting in all those tight areas, because now we need a drawer, and well, let's figure out what type of materials we got around here. A box like this doesn't take a whole lot of materials, which is awesome. The downside is if you have a messy shop like me, because I make a lot of stuff, well, it doesn't help with cleaning anything up because you want to keep every little piece because you actually could use it. I cut a couple pieces for the front and the back of the drawer. So now the plan is I'm going to take this. This is the side. I'm going to put that into there using rabbet joints. I love rabbet joints. Actually, I have a whole video on making rabbet joints if you really want to go super in depth on rabbet joints. For those not in the US, it's not the rabbit animal. It's like the rebate, but it's a rabbit here, not a rebate. My box bottom fits into the channel. It fits. You don't have to hammer it into place, but you can see it's a friction fit. Drawer bottom's cut to size. We can make sure that it fits because, well, that'd be disastrous if we try to glue this together without test fitting it. There we go. Yep, they all look good. Now we just clamp it in place and let it dry. All right, this dude needs a handle. I've got some pieces of wingay, and I think that would be really cool because it would coordinate with the top, right? That's my plan. And I also have some double-sided tape and some scrap boards. This is the stuff that I love about woodworking is you can get as creative as you need to, and everyone does things differently. I like to use double-sided tape a lot. You guys probably know that. But I also don't like to glue handles on and do a whole lot of measuring. Instead, I'll just take some scrap wood, I'll stick it onto that drawer, and use that as a reference, and I can glue the handle on that way. Ooh, that looks cool. All right, time to apply finish. You can apply any sort of finish you want to, right? Well, I'm gonna go with a lacquer, so I'm gonna use this stuff here, not sponsored at all. I just really like this lacquer, and it's matte, and that's what I'm going for because I don't wanna have any sort of sheen. I'll probably spray 3, 4, 5 coats. I don't know. We're gonna play it by ear. Wow, this turned out amazing. It's an heirloom quality piece. I love it. And really, it's all about that inlay. It pops, it looks intricate. It definitely took a lot of time to do, but it was totally worth it. I think the drawer is a perfect size. You could put some jewelry in there or a watch, put like a felt bottom. That would be a good touch. If you're inspired by this project, I hope to have an entire online class on my website where you can watch a series of videos, build along, get some downloadable plans, templates, all that stuff. So whenever that's all set up, I'll put a link in the video description so you can check that out. I already have one on the site for a watch display case. That's a beautiful project. I also have an Inkscape for Makers course that's completely free on the website. So you might want to check that out. Thank you to everyone on Patreon for supporting me, supporting this channel, and until we meet again, get in your shop and build something awesome. What can I put in you? I want to put something. What do I got? I got a cough drop, and I got a tape measure. Ooh, chalk.